Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is us. We are back. This is
Steph.
And it's your boy Jay. Today, before we even get started, let me say something. I want you guys to check out my wife's channel, Naturally Steph. It's a pretty good channel. She does a variety of things, beauty,
fashion, lifestyle.
Let her say it.
My husband will insert just a little snippet of a clip above, just so you can see some of the things that I do on my channel. And please do me a favor, guys. Show me some support over there. Show me some love over there. I would really, really, really appreciate it.
Yes.
Just go over there, and even if you don't want to watch the button, just hit a like or hit a subscribe. Just help a sister out, okay? But without further ado, we are going to get into this new video that was requested by to us. A lot of people have been requesting and asking that we react to some David Bowie.
Oh, okay.
Bowie, man.
Bowie. Well, and the name of the song is what? I really can't.
Space Odyssey.
Odyssey?
Oddity.
Oddity. Okay.
David we need
Bowie.
Our glasses.
Yes, we do. Space Oddity, 1972. David Bowie.
Damn, how old were you guys in 72?
I think I was 4.
I wasn't born.
All right, stop it. Let's go.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can. Ground control to Major Tom, you're
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom.
All right. So what do you have first? Let's
music.
Yes.
I like it. It was relaxing. Dave was strumming and chilling in the studio. I like it looked like it was an acoustic guitar. Like he was just relaxing and had, the music was good. I like it.
What about lyrically?
As far as me?
No, just like his vocals, like how
he sound real relaxed.
Do you feel like he held the tune?
He held the tune.
Feel like
this song, he held the tune because he just went with the flow of the beat. He became one with the music. Like it wasn't like he wasn't high, low. He just was in flow with the music.
It was even keel.
Even keel, yeah.
Like he didn't show a whole bunch of different ranges of octaves or anything
he just
like
was
that.
On one flow.
It was just like real even keel.
Okay. Yeah, so what do you think?
So visually, let me start music. Music, like you said, I think he was playing an acoustic guitar. That thing looked bigger than he was, and it looked like he had on some platform heels. But I'm not sure.
Like,
and the wig was fierce too. All of that was all fierce. That's what I got from the visuals. Okay. The guitar, the music, all of that was it was real relaxing. Like I said, it was real even keel. He didn't show like a lot of range or emotions in his voice with the song.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell if he was like happy at some points of the song or point of the song he was a little depressed. It all just stayed even keeled.
Okay.
So I didn't see a wide range of emotions or a wide range of vocals either. However, it was a nice tune. Okay, it was something I could listen to and mellow out and strum. It was something really just something you could just chill and relax to. Now, meaning.
I don't know. At the end, I was a little out there. At first, I'm thinking he's talking about space, but then I don't know. Like, is he at the end? Like I don't know. Like he's on drugs or something. Or he's dying or something like that. Like he overdosed. I don't know. At the end, he said something about they couldn't get him back. Ground control couldn't reach him or get to him or something. Maybe he took some bad stuff, and this was this trip right here in a high outer space instead of like outer space was like his last trip. Like he took too much and that was it. And I don't know. It sounded like it was about him taking too many drugs or something. He overdosed and died. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I have two different definitions that I've come up with. I'm going to try to keep this short and to the point, guys, because I know I tend to go on and on. First one, Major Tom. He was the captain of this daggone ship, and they did fly out and out. They were in outer space. Like, it was just a real song of him being in outer space. They flew out. And the ship was going down, or the spaceship was going down, or something happened, and he just could not get back. And ground control, they knew it was an issue and it was a problem. And he was just up in space, and he had, his last words was, because he knew the whole ship was going down, was just telling my wife I love her. Like just the basic meaning, if you think of the words of what it really could mean. Now, if you think of it as the spaceship and all that being a metaphor for something else. I think too that it could mean him actually like dying, physically dying, had some type of terminal illness. He knew he was dying, and when they were saying to Major Tom, they're talking and trying to bring him back, and can you hear me and all that. That's the doctors, and because if you look in the video and he has all the little blue graphs going up, that's like the heart rate of the machines that's on the doctor's office when they're measuring your heart rate, and at the end it just went blank. It didn't do a flat line or anything. It went blank. So at the end he died, but I feel like maybe that meant he was in the process of dying. He knew he was dying. And he had his last words to his wife was tell her I love her, and he was giving a countdown, and his spirit and body was floating out of his body, and he could see earth and everything else as he was physically dying. Yep. And I believe that's what the blue graphs were.
That could almost be like if he was dying from overdose too, right? You know how they say you leave your body or something.
I don't know what he's dying from.
You can see everybody in the hospital trying to save you and your family crying. So I mean, It could be the same thing too. Maybe he seen his wife crying. That's it. Well, he said, "Somebody please tell my wife I love her." As he floated away into,
Right. Like I don't know. I'm gonna just look up this lyrics real quick.
Well, let's lyric time. Let's look it up.
So it says, "This is ground control to Major Tom."
Okay.
All right. I feel like ground control, like I said, could have been the actual doctors and nurses or whoever were working on him to try to bring him back. And he says, "Though I'm past 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still." His spirit is actually leaving his body. He sees that it's no coming back. He's feeling calm. He's feeling still about that. And then it says, "Your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Tom? Can you hear me?" And people always wonder about that. Like when someone, they say that the hearing is the last thing to go.
Okay.
When someone is passing away. So they always say to talk to your loved one, to tell them how you feel or whatever, because that's the last sense, the sense that they have to leave their body. And like I said, I believe it's about that, or I believe it's just about, him and his crew going into outer space and something went wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Just like the song says, some shit went down. All right, and they just couldn't make their way back, and they knew they were doomed. They knew they were dying, and that was it.
Well, let us know, what do you think, or what do you know? Because we're reacting to something we never heard before. I only know Fame and a couple other David Bowie things.
And we
never
do
heard
not
this.
look up these prior. People say, "Do your homework." Oh my God, what kind of shit? Can't you take 5 seconds to do some goddamn research?
Can you read? What the hell's going on?
No.
I hear willy-nilly talking about
Yes, we're
David
really
Bowie
that.
and
He's Willie and I'm Nilly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are willy-nilly on this,
willy-nilly.
okay? Because we are not looking up anything prior to this.
That's why it's a reaction
it's called a reaction video. First
So
time
let us
reaction
know.
video. We will not cheat. If I do something that I know or I heard, you will hear me say, "Oh, I've heard that," or my husband will say, or we will call it a review. But this is the first time, honest reaction.
Yeah.
And we learn what we learn from you. So I read all the
Y'all
comments
teach
and you'll
us.
tell me what it's about. And that's how I get all my research from you guys.
Yes. And this right here, I never heard of this.
I've heard of David Bowie.
I heard of a movie called Space Oddity. I don't think I've seen that though. I think it's super old. I don't know if they correlate or whatever the hell.
Well, maybe
but,
that's what it's about.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Let us know.
I don't know. I never heard
Because this is
of
called
it.
Space Oddity. The movie I'm talking about was called Space Odyssey. By something back in, I think in the 80s or 70s, whatever the hell. But let us know.
I've never heard of it, but I've heard of David Bowie. I've never heard of the
course you heard of
movie. I
David
never heard of
Bowie.
the song.
Bang!
Yes, but David Bowie, I know me some Bowie.
You know you some Bowie?
Yes. And rest in peace, David Bowie.
Rest in peace, David Bowie.
Rest in peace. We love you guys. Get your sip on.
Get it on.
Get your smoke on.
Yeah.
Most of all,
What,
be
baby?
kind to one another.
Of course.
Most of all, hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Check out my new channel.
Naturally, Steph.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
Sippingtons, stand up. If you too drop, sit your ass. Ooh, there.
We love you guys.